Insects have three main body sections. Which of the following is not one of them?
Well picked. Antenna is the correct answer.
What is required to make effective use of integrated pest management?
Correct response. Careful planning is the most accurate answer.
Dash are hosts for a variety of pathogens such as Salmonella and Listeria.
Exactly. Birds make sense and it is right choice.
Who should apply toxic pest control materials in a food service operation? Clear logic. Your choice. Say certified applicator is sound and 100% true. Any organism, usually an animal, judged as a threat to humans is known as. Excellent choice. Pest is the right answer. What is the greatest danger that pests pose to a food service operation?
Good thinking. Spread of diseases is the right answer.
What are the 4 life stages of an insect with complete metamorphosis?
Good job. Your answer: egg, larva, pupa. Adult works well here.
Pull weeds, light traps, and insect nets are categorized as dash methods. Sharp thinking.
Mechanical is the right choice.
Which part is not a component of the mouthparts of a chewing insect?
Oh. Nice work. You chose antenna, and it is correct. Can carry pathogens and cause problems such as salmonella and asthma. Perfect. Cockroaches is the correct choice.
After pesticides have been applied, food contact surfaces should be.
You're right. Washed, rinsed, and sanitized is the correct answer.
Which individual should apply pesticides in a food service operation?
Right again. A pest control operator is a valid answer.
Which of the following is not one of the 3 main pillars of EP? Strong choice. Eradication is the right answer. What is the first step in implementing EPM according to the video?
Correct. Monitoring the garden is the right answer.
During which stage does the insect grow in complete metamorphosis?
Solid response. Larva is a valid choice.
What types of smell may be a sign that cockroaches are present?
Nicely done. Strong, oily is a solid answer.
What is an example of a biopesticide used in biological control?
Nice selection. A natural predator is the correct and valid answer.
Food in the dry storage room should be stored dash off the floor.
You got it. Your choice 6 inches is right.
What is an important way to deny pests access to any operation?
Smart pick. Use approved, reputable suppliers is the correct choice.
Food is rotated during storage, so the oldest products are dash.
Well done. FIFO is the right choice.
Pull weeds and light traps is a classify as a dash, control dash.
On track. Mechanical is the correct answer.
What should be installed around the back door in the kitchen?
Well reasoned. Air curtains is the correct choice.
A clean and safe operation offers pests little dash and dash.
Valid point. Access, shelter is true.
Select one of the principles of integrated pest management.
Bravo. Avoidance is the answer.
Which of the following is an example of biological control?
Great thinking. Ladybirds eating aphids is the right choice.
Which of the following is a mechanical method used in EPIM?
You chose mechanical removal of pests, and it is correct.
Using insect repellent plant is a method for dash control.
Great job. Biology is the accurate answer. What does EPIM stand for in the context of pest management? Smart move. Integrated Pest Management is an accurate answer.
In what type of places are cockroaches typically found?
Right choice. Warm, moist, and dark is the best answer.
What does EPIM stand for in the context of horticulture?
Excellent. Integrated Pest Management is a brilliant choice.
What is an example of a biological method used in EPIM?
Right again. Using natural predators is a valid answer. What is the first step in integrated pest management? Solid response. Identify the pests present is a valid choice.
Which EPIM control relies on predation and parasitism?
Smart move. Biological control is an accurate answer.
Which of the following are principles of EPIM accept?
Excellent choice. Practices is the right answer.
A process for achieving long-term pest suppression.
Well picked. Integrated pest management is the correct answer.
A mixture of a pesticide and food or an attractant.
Correct. Baits is the right answer.
If a chemical kills weeds, what is that chemical?
Smart pick. A pesticide is the correct choice.
Crop rotation is classified as a dash control.
Bravo. Cultural is the answer.
Who should store pesticides used in a facility?
Excellent. Pest control operators is a brilliant choice.
Planting a different crop each season is called?
Good thinking. Crop rotation is the right answer.
What does EPIM help to reduce on food products? Sir.
Well done. Pesticide residue is the right choice.
Mancozeb and propanib used to control dash.
Sharp thinking. Fungi is the right choice.
What types of mouthparts do insects have?
Clear logic. Your choice chewing or sucking is sound and 100% true.
Flies and cockroaches may transmit dash.
Great thinking. Salmonella is the right choice.
A dash plant provides a pest with food.
On track. Host is the correct answer.
How many types of metamorphosis exist?
Strong choice. 2 is the right answer.
Dash can be used to manage cockroach.
Good job. Your answer baits works well here.
True insects have dash pairs of legs.
Nice selection. 3 is the correct and valid answer.
How many wings do most insects have?
You're right. 4 wings is the correct answer.
Signs of rodent infestation include:
You chose droppings, and it is correct.
flies can spread the pathogens dash.
Perfect. Shigella is the correct choice.
Who should dispose of pesticides?
You got it? Your choice, Pico, is right.
What is the first step in EPIM?
Nice work. You chose prevention, and it is correct. Who should apply pesticides? Exactly. Pest control operator makes sense, and it is right choice. Where flies can be found? Valid point. Drains is true. What does EPIM stand for? Great job. Integrated Pest Management is the accurate answer. What does FIFO mean? Correct response. First in, first out is the most accurate answer. EPIM stands for? Right choice. Integrated Pest Management is the best answer. What is a PO? Well reasoned. Pest control operator is the correct choice. What is EPIM? Nicely done. Integrated Pest Management is a solid answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Smart move. Contact Narayan Chengder is an accurate answer.